Let's get this stream on go, shall we? Let the stream begin. Right. Alright. My name's Moonlands, and welcome. Welcome back to Destroy All Humans. We're going to have a little continuation of the story here. We're going to go ahead and I think we're going to a new, I was going to say new planet then, but it's all on Earth, isn't it? Because we've got to keep destroying humans. I don't know, do we go to another planet on this? I can't remember. Right, yeah, so that's what we need to do. We need to get over to our ship. And while I'm doing that, if you would like to join the Discord and chat along with other viewers, or you know, hang out in the Moonlands municipality, as we call it, then scan that QR code there in the top right corner, and you'll be able to get to all the, you know, the YouTubes, the Instagram, the Discord, any links. They're all in there. Just getting that little bit of spiel done while I ensure we're all set up here. Here we go, a new zone. Here we go. Tunguska.
Crypto, come and see me. We need to talk.
Hello.
Hello. We have Rios form within the Discord.
Hello.
And we have Nicola as well. How lovely of you to drop by. We're
just a fair warning. I'm having contractions at the moment as well. So.
Wonderful. Amazing. How poetic. How poetically ironic that I'm playing a game called Destroy All Humans while you're about to create a fresh one.
Oh, we don't know if he's coming today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's coming at some point very soon.
he's been on the way for too long, hasn't he? I think
yes.
He's overstayed his welcome. I mean, he overstayed his welcome about 9 months ago, really, but
well, yes.
Yeah.
They're getting stronger and
yeah,
whatnot. So
yeah, I mean, you had the full moon, and as Npop says, like that would have been the time to come out, apparently. So given that he didn't come out then, that's interesting.
Though there is meant to be thunderstorms this weekend, so that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, somebody saw me. Right, we'll get rid of him now.
bye.
All clear. You love to see it. So we're at the new. This is like the Russian nuclear base. This is, I guess, Chernobyl of sorts. Looks very green. Looks very radioactive.
Radioactive.
You know, I think. Are you thinking of the Imagine Dragons track?
Yes.
Yes.
Because now when I hear the song Radioactive, I actually hear the Marina and the Diamonds track Radioactive, which I actually greatly prefer that to the Imagine Dragons track.
It's my Valentine's version of it.
A Valentine's version of Radioactive?
Bullet for my Valentine.
Oh,
yeah.
Bullet. Oh, that could be interesting. I'd like to hear that. I'd like to see what that
It's
sounds
on
like.
Spotify.
I'll have a browse.
They've just done a track with Pendulum.
Have they? Ooh, that'd be quite good to listen to. Are they a download? Pendulum are always a download. A Bullet for My Valentine a download. They are.
No, they're in Canada, I think.
Yeah, they're in Canada.
Ah, okay.
What day are you going?
Oh, for funk's sake, look at this. I'm trying to just drop the disguise to talk to her, and then he comes rolling up. That's why I've got the disguise. Why do you make me drop my disguise, you silly fool?
This is Tunguska.
Ryan, what day are you at download?
Tomorrow.
It's good to be back in the USSR.
Saturday.
But this place makes the rest of Siberia look tropical.
You have to find Adam.
Yeah, you showed me that before. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
You have to find Adam.
Oh, is he a download, is he?
He's there with monuments.
Ah, cool. I wonder what do you know what stage he's on or what day he's on or whatever?
I think that's tomorrow. Is it
We need to gather
the
intelligence on
dog
Project Solaris.
fight?
Want to help me out?
The something stage?
Okay.
You
Right.
know it,
What
sugar. What do you need me to do?
What, those two
I'm
people?
not
Oh, is that
sure
Imagine
yet.
Dragons?
I'll know more after
And
Agent
Pop's just
Sergei
showed me a
briefs me.
picture of her
Sergey?
with two of the guys from Imagine
Not
Dragons.
him again.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Yes, him
I
again.
don't know if she's being a
He's
groupie,
been
I don't know
there
what's
for
happening there,
weeks,
but...
digging up intel on Project Solaris.
Oh, she was a VIP
Yeah,
at an
he's
awards
a
show.
regular
No, the answer.
007
Radio
What
awards
you
show,
got
okay.
that I ain't got?
That
Hair, for one thing.
that generates
Here he
more
comes.
questions.
Let's
Why
make
was she a
the talking.
VIP at an awards show?
Yeah, why were you a VIP at an award show? Because Npop has a way of bullshitting her way into certain things that, like, I would... the short story is probably she was not, but she just got in and then blagged it.
Make me shout.
Oh, Coed and Cambria there tomorrow.
Huh?
Now tell
Download, I
Yushka,
like Coed.
you look
So it was.
devastated.
So you just blagged it.
As usual.
Right. Okay, she was not...
I know.
she just blagged
We have
it,
no
basically.
time for further
She
verbal
just
foreplay. What can you
acted
tell
the
me
part
about
and no one
Project
questioned
Solaris?
it.
Not as much as I'd like. There is a
Breaking and
classified area
entering
nearby,
is usually...
Yeah.
obscured day and night by a cloud of
Yeah, she was behind the stage in the
I
picture.
believe it is the source of
Nice.
insidious organic
Look at this guy.
weapons
This
being
guy's
used to subjugate
pretty
our
grim
motherland.
looking.
Smoochie.
So are you going
The
there
area plans
as
are kept in a high security section of KGB headquarters.
press or as you?
Okay, so I hope I didn't just skip the end of
So
that.
exactly what kind of history do you have with
Wait.
this Sergey guy?
Are you there
Exactly
with
the
press,
kind you
Ryan?
think, Crypto. Not that it's any
Wait,
of
I'm
your
just checking.
business.
I'm just checking so that I can make
see
sure that I know
whoever you
what
want. You
doing
can
for this
bang the Red
mission
Army
here.
Taurus for all I care.
Natalia's
Your permission is noted.
chewing my
Now
ear
can we
off
get to
here.
work?
Ask about the mission. Yes.
Okay, so how do we get our
Should have
hands
insulted
on the
Sergey, but I kind of want to get rolling
Sergei
and
says we'll
smashy
have to sneak
smashy.
into the KGB headquarters and steal them.
Yep.
Oh, Sergey says that, does he?
He does. The odds will be against us. The place is swarming with agents.
Yep.
Well, Crypto
We're gonna
says
fight 'em?
bring 'em
Always?
on. The more the freaking merrier.
Okay then. Actually, you might be onto something there, Crypto. If you can create a large enough disturbance, it might lure most of the agents out of the building.
And while I'm
Oh, we love
playing
creating
monkey
disturbances.
ball, you'll sneak in and grab the plans. Gotcha.
Right. Start the mission.
Okay, dollface, I'm off to stir up the Soviets. Be careful in there. You hear me?
Is
Don't
that
worry, Crypto. You keep them occupied, and I'll be just fine. Whatever you do, just keep them away from the HQ building. Good luck.
keep them away? She sounded almost northern. Keep them away. Keep them away, will you? This is this like a manhole cover that's stinking or like sort of stuff coming out of it. I like that touch. Like the underground is containing something vile that's trying to escape. So what were we doing before before I had to just check what's actually happening there? We're talking about download. Oh yeah, we're talking about Mpop somehow being a VIP even though she wasn't, and just getting away with it, and then literally getting backstage and having a photo with Imagine Dragons. Yeah, that's the last thing we were talking about. Where did we go from there? You were asking questions.
I sent that picture on the Discord.
Oh, apparently she sent the picture in the Discord as well. What was
Oh,
this?
cool.
Is that a what picture? A dick picture.
What?
She sent the picture in the Discord.
Cool. Don't think it was that kind of Discord thing, apparently.
So I have to destroy stuff. Can I destroy stuff while I'm body snatched and then like get away with it really smoothly?
Potentially, yes.
Right, let's go over here, see if I can. No, I don't. Wait. Yes. Oh, what? Does this count as destruction? No, that doesn't count as destruction. Does it? Is it anything? Or maybe I have to like blow stuff up. I feel like I'm being pretty destructive right now. I mean, obviously not in the scope of destroy all humans, but... Alright, fine. Let's do it. Maybe if I just start doing this, will that help? Oh, I'm gonna die. Wow, they've got some decent shooters on them. Alright, okay, so that's... Or maybe we should just get in our ship. That'll be an easy way to create some destruction. Wow, it's going up really slowly. Killing people doesn't do much. I wonder if it's the method of destruction as well. Transmogging doesn't seem to do anything. What if I transmog this car? Seems to be certain things cause the destruction and others don't. Oh, look at this. Is this a little scientist? Is this a little Einstein? Seems like cars definitely cause destruction, but humans not so much.
Some of the agents are leaving the base. I'll start to make my way in.
And Pop is in the chat.
Oh, in the Twitch chat.
In the Discord.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can't see her in the Twitch chat. It made me fear.
Inside the gates, Crypto. Keep throwing those KGB
I think my
agents
phone
away.
just popped out of place.
Wait, hold on. Your thumbs just popped out of place.
Yeah, it does it sometimes, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty normal.
I was wondering if that's something that we would need to be concerned about. Pop, are you going to explain your whole VIP thing, or what's going on? Oh, she's not in the chat anymore.
I am. I
Oh.
had to take off the headphones. What?
Are you going to explain your VIP, your Imagine Dragons picture? By the way, here's another thing. I'd love to know this, because this would not surprise me. Did you know who they were at that point, or were you just assuming, and you're just like, oh, I'm going to get a picture with them?
Yes, I know.
Because I know Mpop's done that in the past, where she's just seen that that's going on, and then be like, I don't know who these people are, but everyone else seems to be fussing. I guess I should get a picture as well. That's happened before, right?
Imagine the Dragon Singer was like pretty grim back in the day, but now he's not like on the eye.
I know. I saw him doing the show without a t-shirt.
What, and was it good? Did he have good stuff underneath the clothing there?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's why he's doing the shows now without a t-shirt.
Oh, because he was like,
yeah,
well,
I've seen him do it in his underpants. Mm-hmm.
So has he got a mashed up face then?
Up on stage.
Is his face a bit rough, and so he was like, right, well, I better work on the body then.
No.
So how did he go from like looking bad to looking good if actually everything...
Aged.
He aged like fine wine somehow.
Yeah.
A fine wine made of protein.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, good for him. That's great. Most people, it's the other way around.
Not me neither.
What, you're getting more attractive as you age, is that right, Empop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my secret is not aging, basically.
Oh, your secret is not aging. Okay.
Hey, look, you were grim back in the day.
You were grim. This poor guy. I mean, you know what's great though? He's probably like loving life right now, so we can just be as mean as we want.
Pop specialist, you'll love that. There you go, Pop.
Oof. Are you sharing?
Yeah, basically the VIP thing is that you just need to believe that you're in the right place, and if you get nervous or doubt in yourself, it's when they're like, okay, where's the VIP person?
So yeah, the key to VIP is believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the attitude. If they see you like buffing around, and obviously you can ask pictures to famous people and all that, but don't be like a freak, you know, just be like a normal person and treat him like a normal person.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, this was in a gig, so in this specific concert, because we knew we could go into the VIP area, we didn't dress as people that is going to a concert. We just dress as if we're going, you know, like New Year's Eve, like, you know, like you belong in the VIP area, so.
Yeah.
Like,
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, for example, I don't know who goes with heels to a gig, but we were doing it goes
I
to the
used
VIP.
to.
I never done it unless it was this case.
It seems like if I smash more stuff up, like, in one go, the destruction bar goes up faster. I don't know, maybe it's just going up after, like, a certain number anyway. But it seems like when I smash lots of stuff at once, it kind of, the jump goes more noticeably quicker, rather than if I just gradually one car at a time do it. It seems like it jumps faster. Ria's Form has posted the enchanting raccoon.
Yes.
The conjuring raccoon.
Those
Those hands remind me a bit of is it Mummified Hand from Slay the Spire?
Yes.
It is not the raccoon.
I've been playing it on my mobile device some more. I've been smashing Ironclad, and I really feel like I've played more games now with Ironclad, and I find Ironclad more difficult than Defect still. I thought it was going to change around. I thought I'd find it like the same or whatever, but I'm finding it much easier to mess up with the Ironclad, and I feel so much more like fragile. It's annoying. Like you can really smack out some major damage, but just a lot of the time I feel so sort of naked and like just have like cards that are just such a waste. Like exhausting and drawing is so crucial. But obviously, without strength, I feel like it's really tough. Gaining HP, like getting Singing Bowl or Feed and Reaper, like if you've got those three, you're basically sorted. Because being able to manage your HP that effectively, means that you can kind of sit through anything. But still, like I did a little test run the other day I learned a lot from it, where I basically was like, I kind of just went to see what it'd be like if I just went hardcore into like block and HP and stuff. And I ended up with the Donut Bros at the end. And I was basically smashing every single fight. But the Donut Bros I couldn't beat because I literally couldn't generate enough strength in time. And so even though I was getting like hundreds of block and stuff, they ultimately defeated me because I didn't have the firepower. Like I literally just had no stacking of like damage. And I thought that was really interesting because usually like the enemies kind of bottom out at a certain level of attacking power. But with them, even though I had barricade and all this, tons of block, like literally hundreds of block at one point, it just was like I was never going to win. It was literally impossible because they were just gonna, even if I was like 1,000 block, eventually after X number of turns, I was just gonna run out. And I thought that was kind of interesting, and it was annoying because I was like, I thought I'd found like a pretty comfy, reliable kind of method, but yeah, it seems like you need to balance a lot more things with the Ironclad than like the Defect, for example. The Defect you can kind of have quite a one-sided type build a lot of the time towards like orbs or towards towards one type of orbs like lightning or block or like, there's a few things you definitely need to have balance, like buffer and things like this. You do need to have defense, but Ironclad I feel you've got to have it all. You got to have HP, you got to have block, you got to have strength, you got to have exhaustion and drawing. Like it's quite a difficult one to balance.
I know Ironclad for me, I like cards like Offering and stuff like that, Joe, where you hurt yourself to draw more cards and stuff. But I paired that with like Mummified Hand, so every time I played a power, one card turned free, and I would be ending games in one turn just because I wouldn't stop.
Yeah, no, exactly. I really do think that in the same way that, generally speaking, the Defect's special thing is orbs.
Idle threat has been eliminated.
Or maybe I might refine that. There's a few things with Defect, but I feel like maybe the most significant thing with Defect is like stacking the orbs. And the most important thing with ironclad, although you might think it would be strength, because strength is definitely the most obvious. It's exhaustion and drawing. Like that cycle is ironclad's special power. Like no other character can exhaust and draw and use the exhausting and the drawing to do stuff better than ironclad. And that's kind of like the most important thing to get going. Like if you can get hold of a true grit and a fiend fire, and that one that's like block whenever you exhaust a card. Like these things like a really solid foundation. Obviously getting things like Burning Pact and like you say offering, things like this. These are really strong cards. But you can't just have that. You do have to have some kind of strength stack, because you're just not going to finish the stronger enemies. And that's what's kind of tough about the ironclad, because once you start to fill those card slots, unless you can make sure that you exhaust fast and get like a decent roll with your hands, like sometimes you draw at your first hand and it's all your strikes and all your defense, and you've got no exhaust cards, no nothing, and so then you've like already that first turn you've had no chance to actually refine your deck, which is kind of the most important thing. So it can just be really annoying, whereas I think for like defect, every turn your orbs are doing something. Same for like the silent, once you've applied a bit of poison or whatever, which is usually a lot of stuff you can kind of make innate through the upgrading thing and stuff like that. Like that's happening every turn. Whereas the ironclad, it's like, because it's reliant on drawing and exhausting, if you just get bad RNG with what cards pop up in your hand, that process can be severely like hindered.
No, so I find with ironclad, especially if you end up in a defense build, you'll get so far, like you said.
Hello, Dice.
But then you need cards like Barricade and Body Slam.
Oh, no, it's not Dice.
Oh, is that?
Nope.
Juggernaut, etc.
Funny in guy.
Oh. Hello.
She's telling me to hurry up, but I can't find where the base actually is. I thought I was looking around to see where the orange lines is on the bottom of the map there. I was looking around KGB base. Apparently I'm right on top of it, but all right. Well, we're getting there.
Hey.
Let's talk to Arc Voodoo. Where is? Oh, actually, we can't talk to Arc Voodoo because we need to park up, and we can't park up without talking to Arc Bloody Voodoo. Right, let's go back to this little landing spot here then. Where's the entrance to Le Base? That's what we want to know. Okay.
Are we getting the M-Pop stream this weekend then, by your way?
I don't think so. I showed her how to do everything this evening, which is why I ended up doing a stream, because I really should be in bed right now, because I've got to get up super early, disgustingly early.
No, what's disgustingly early for you?
4 in the morning.
Like 4, half 4.
I'm not really up peeing at that point.
Ooh.
To be fair, he's usually going to bed about 2:30, so getting up at 4:30.
Yeah, honestly, I've been like any time like that. The how I know it's going to be disgusting in the morning is when it's a time that I've been awake until more times than I've had to get up at. And so that's basically like 6. Like anything before 6.
Let's be honest. Any time that Moonlands needs an alarm to wake up is disgusting for him. But yeah, that's a disgusting time. I mean, usually when I have to wake up at that time, I'm so anxious that I never sleep.
Dispatched on their film mission
I'm the same.
I know not whom.
Like, if I need to catch a plane or something like that, I don't sleep. I don't sleep.
In any case, bring me one of these KGB agents, so that I might peer into its insidious heart and know the face of its master.
So yeah,
turn the game down a
make
little
a
bit
stream. You need a lot of stuff. I don't know if I can be asked to remember everything.
Just use Ryan's setup.
Oh, I'm just seeing the pictures
Yeah,
of the
but he
Imagine
got,
Dragons
like,
guy in the
3
Discord now. Yeah, he's definitely made some improvements. That's
Got
funny.
like 3 programs together.
It's dark and that hard. Well, sooner or
And
later
then
the truth will
logging
out.
in another 3
Learning's
websites
all
different,
debated.
something like that, at the same time.
Right, I'm getting shot at, but I'm not looking because I was looking at the Discord. Am I dead now? I don't know. Let's just try and fly. Oh, I'm
you got
still alive.
distracted by the singer of Imagine Dragons.
I'm still alive. No, I was changing the volume on the game because I think this game comes through too loud and I forgot to do that. Now then, I've got to help Natalia, right? And I've got to find the entrance to the KGB base, which apparently... Oh, is this a fella? Is this one of the dudes? I think I need to... Oh yeah, we did it. Great.
This base is crawling with KGB agents. I'm a little
See you later.
outgunned here.
Yeah, I hear you. Ah, here we go. Right, okay, we're on. Yeah, no, I did see. What's his name? What's the fella's name? Imagine. What is the dragon's name? Do they call themselves dragons? Like what a bizarre name. Rudyard. What?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, Dan Reynolds.
Dan Reynolds. That's very different to Ryan. Are you thinking of Ryan Reynolds?
Right.
He has all the letters.
Yeah. Right,
in the
Natalia,
right order.
stop. Oh, I need to transmog. Natalia's getting absolutely shafted because I'm over here just cracking crates. Sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. I'll come and get you in a second. Should we probe one? Let's probe one. Oh, I missed it. Wait, why can't I charge this one? Like, usually you can charge it. Or you don't need to charge this one. Decent. Let's get this brain. Wait, I've got no ammo. For funk's sake, mate. I've got such ammo issues right now.
So funny when you say fun.
I must have.
Can I transmog this? No, I can't.
So funny how much he holds himself elsewhere in his streams. He's not like that.
It's because if it's like most day-to-day life, I get lazy. Whereas when I'm streaming, I try to like be mindful that there are many other words I can use and more entertaining and interesting ways to speak. Because like when I'm just day-to-day life, I can become very lazy with my language. So streaming
We can currently hear Cortinas.
You can hear Cortinas performing.
Yep.
The band's not just...
Yeah, just general people like outside your window.
No, they're playing at Heaton Park and you can hear them from our house at Heaton Park.
Wow. That's, what time does that go on till?
It should be finishing soon.
It's not like... Could you sleep through it? It's not like...
I can't at the minute, I can sleep through anything.
In Manchester, like many times there was a gig in Old Trafford, things like that. I was miles away in South Manchester and I can hear the music.
Oh yeah, that happens quite a lot.
Thingy, it's Park Life this weekend, so we'll hear all that too.
Was Park Life... How did Park Life get its name?
Because it's in a park.
But
it's Manchester.
But is it like... Because I keep thinking it's to do with the Blur song. Because I feel like, you know, it was that sort of...
I don't think it's to do with Blur.
Indie rock
I think
music.
it's a play on the... I think it's a play on that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it came about at a similar time to like that era. And obviously Park Life by Blur is quite a famous song.
I've only been going for a couple of years.
Park Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it really? I thought it was quite an old one.
No?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe that's why I'm getting this confusion of thinking they might be connected to Blur, because that sort of song typifies, you know, the kind of type of music that is often played at events like Park Life.
Park Life, it's more drum and bass and rave and...
I don't mean lyrically. Musically. Is it? Oh, it's drum and bass and rave. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely thinking of a different festival now.
Now I understand why I have never been.
I'm getting the festivals mixed up then. Oh, Natalia's about to cop it. I've really failed my mission here.
It started in 2010.
Well, that's definitely not only a few years. I mean, that's literally over a decade.
Well, they didn't do it over COVID for 2 or 3 years, so...
Well, that's everything though, isn't it?
Well,
oh,
yes.
she's getting shot down. Oh, for fuck, mate, she's a piece
Get back up again.
Look how useless. Look how useless, mate. Look how useless she is. Look at her lying there, not even defending herself. Stupid. Right. Oh, I accidentally clicked no. Funk's sake. I just pressed triangle because that's the button I wanted to press at the time. Right. Do I get a... Is there a button? Oh, sorry. Did someone just say hello? Do we have... is that you, M-Pop, or is that the funny... What's the person's name? Funny guy or something?
Funny guy is gone.
Oh, okay.
No, I mimicked you. Okay.
What?
For fuck's sake.
Oh, that's you. I can't believe I've got to go all the way back here again. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll get the mission done this time. And then, yeah.
I mean, I'm not even watching.
Imagine. Oh yeah, I know.
I'm already watching you.
Imagine how frustrated you would be if you came to one of my streams to see, like, the actual gameplay. Where I'm just, I want to see succinctly what happens in the story of Destroy All Humans 2.
We're still waiting on the squirrel story.
Oh yeah, the squirrel story. Maybe I could tell the squirrel story. Right, let's skip all this. How do I skip this? Accept. Okay. Are we done? Right, we're done.
So.
Back in the US.
Do I tell the story?
Wait, hold on.
Set the scene.
Wait. Where do I go to actually get to the base again? Was it this direction? Right, I'll tell the story. Yeah, I'll tell the story. Oh, I know. Yeah, we'll do we'll this way. Should we tell your perspective first, and then I continue the perspective, M-Pop? So I like go back to the sort of start of the story and explain the absurd version that you would tell.
Okay.
So, go on then. So M-Pop, take it from your point of view. Let's do the classic narrative tool where we preview a slight bit from the climax and then go all the way back to the beginning after the question has been posed.
Ryan usually, when he goes to bed, I tell him to take out the packs for like a sort of quick pee, like outside the door, and that's it.
Yeah.
So Ryan was taking packs. I don't know, it was like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, something like that. And he took him out, and he always leave the door of the flat open because it's just like a quick thing, and you know, it's in the middle of the night, nobody can come in. Right. And he was making a lot of noise, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, he woke me up. And then I heard like something running into the flat. And I looked down because I thought it was Fax. Usually after he's gone out, he wants to come up in the bed.
Yeah,
and
okay,
before
stop
I
there.
ended
Stop
up
there.
looking down.
That's a good place to stop. That's a good place to stop.
No. Before I ended up looking down, I heard Pax making one of his noise, but he was at the door. He was not in the room. So, do you wanna tell your side from here?
That's a perfect. I love how you did that. That was great. I go out with Pax. It's 3 in the morning. I go out the back door, and there's a little ledge, like a sort of curb to that back door. I'll have to cause destruction again. Oh, for funk's sake! This is violent. Oh my god. Who knew it would be challenging to play this funking game? Oh, the devil within me cries of joy. Right, that car's fucking off so... I'm getting annoyed now. This is actually taking a piss. So, I've taken Pax out. There's a ledge at the doorstep that's... covers the width of the door. And next to the exit of the door is, on my right-hand side, is just a wall. Like, immediately as I walk outside, the right-hand side is a wall, and the rest of the area is all, like, open. Goes to sort of the back area and the part, like, the sort of little grassy bit and all the rest of it. And I look down, and I have all this open space where something could have been, right just sort of bunched in the corner between the wall and slightly underneath the curb of the door. I see something that, my first thought as I look down and see this sort of brown, furry-ish looking thing in like a ball shape, like the size of my fist, I would say. So not very big, but just crunched up in this little corner. I was like, is that a hedgehog? And that second occurred, you know, in like 0.1 of the time it took me to explain that thought, if you know what I mean. It was a very quick, sudden thought, and Pax started walking past me to come out of the door. And no sooner had I had the thought of, oh, is it a hedgehog? The ball unfurled and sprung out into a long, fluffy line of animal. And I realised at that moment, it's a squirrel. And I was like, oh, Jesus. And it shot past me, and I kind of jumped. Now, Pax has walked right just in front of it, and that's what's disturbed the squirrel, is Pax walking past. But because the squirrel's so fast and it was in the corner, Pax didn't even notice. He barely even, like, paused for thought. He just heard a little rustle and then carried on moving. I look around, and the squirrel has flung itself through the back door, which is slowly closing because it's on one of those like auto-closing hinges. So it just managed to fling itself through the gap of the door as it's closing, and then shot up to Nadia's bike, which is on the inside of the little hallway. And it's now clinging to the handlebars, staring at me, and the door finishes closing. And I look through the glass, and I can see this little squirrel like...
Did it flip you off at the same time?
No, he was shitting himself, mate. He was looking at me like, what is going on? And I was looking at him like, what is going on? And I realised at that moment, oh, I'm going to have to come back through this door. And he's just waiting there, shitting himself. And he's still going to be waiting there, shitting himself when I come back in. So this is a bit of a predicament. So I wait for Pax to finish his business. And I'm thinking at this point, how am I going to... Because I have to come back in the house. And, like, in an ideal world, I'd open the door and maybe he'll just fly out, right? He'll just go back where he came. And I was like, maybe I could try and go the front door. And
I think as well, Pax loves to chase them.
Yeah, Pax loves to chase squirrels. He loves them. And I'm thinking, this is really awkward here. I need to be, like, slow and careful. So I open the door, hoping that the squirrel is just going to, like, fly out. Just shoot out and it's all going to be fine. Squirrel does not fly out. Squirrel stays on the handlebars of the bike, like, waiting for me. Like, waiting to see what I'm going to do. I'm getting closer and closer. The squirrel's there. Pax comes trotting in. Pax doesn't even notice. He just walks right by because the squirrel's above Pax's eye line. And Pax is just trotting into the hallway now. And as the door closes, and I'm kind of holding it open, hoping that the squirrel's going to go out, and it's not moving. And I move away from the door to try and go past the squirrel on the bike. And the second I do that, the squirrel's like, right, to the moon! And it just launches itself, trying to, like, climb up the stairway, like, go up the gap, which is, like, above my head. There's, like, the kind of banisters of the stairs that go round 3 floors. It doesn't get into there. It, like, slides back down. And now it's, like, really high up, and it throws itself trying to grab onto anything, but it can't because all the surfaces are flush, hard, like, doors and walls. And it just missiles into the ground floor neighbour's door. Like that. And then slaps on the ground, and now it's skittering and jumping, and, like, just trying to jump at anything, but there's nothing to jump to. And it disappears off around the corner, trying to climb the stairs. Now, Pax is this has all happened so fast, and it's, again, almost all of it above his head. And he kind of, like, every time there's a sound, he, like, looks around and misses where the squirrel was. So he still has no idea what's going on. And he's actually still calm. So I'm like, well, this is kind of good. But I know now I've got to try and go up the stairs. And the squirrel's waiting for me around the corner. So I get Pax and I slowly approach.
Jump out like you.
Yeah, and I'm like, the squirrel's, like, heading me off at the stairs, you know, like, and I'm thinking every time I move closer, the squirrel's probably going to try and get further away, and that's only going to drive the squirrel further upstairs. So this is not great. And also, because the squirrel's got the height advantage, I do feel slightly threatened. Like, he could just launch off and go straight for my throat. The squirrel could launch off the stairs and go straight for my throat.
I think he means that the squirrel has the higher ground, not the actual height advantage.
No, he does. He has the but that's another way to say the higher ground.
That's not a massive squirrel.
Yeah, he's not an 8-foot squirrel or something. No, I mean, you'd only need to be a 3-foot squirrel to have the height advantage on me, anyway. But this squirrel is a regular-sized squirrel, but he's got a great vantage point from up the stairs, and I now am expecting the squirrel to descend on me like something out of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, except it's the squirrels. And I'm coming around the corner with Pax, and Pax has been really good, really quiet, because he knows, and I'm like whispering to him, I'm like, mate, just chill out, okay? Just don't, Pax, don't do anything. Everything's fine.
Cool. Just be cool.
Just be cool, Pax. And he's like, all right. Whoa. I'm like, just calm down. So we go around the corner, and I see there, just in the same way that the squirrel was clinging to the banister, to the bike handlebars looking at me, the squirrel is now clinging to the banister of the stairs and staring at me and breathing like 1,000 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, this poor thing. Pax has now clocked the squirrel, and I'm whispering him, and I'm coming closer to him, and I put both my hands on Pax and gently like say to him, just don't go anywhere. I pick him up and I start approaching the squirrel, coming up the stairs. And I'm also still that lingering anxiety that the squirrel could launch off the top of the banister and like rip my eyes out or something. And so I'm trying to come really slowly, and I'm just getting closer and closer, and I keep thinking the squirrel's like standing really still, and I'm thinking this is pretty good actually, because he's not doing anything that I don't want him to do. He's just staying really still. Maybe, and Pax has been such a good boy.
You take 3 hours to
Maybe I could just squeeze past, and then the squirrel's going to start dashing back downstairs, right? So I get really close, and right as I'm looking at the squirrel, like in the eye, and I'm about to make the movement to sort of launch myself past him. The squirrel's like, no! And he just goes, whoosh, and he just jumps up like he did on the first floor, and just goes, dun 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 dun, bouncing off all the metal banisters, dun 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 dun, going all the way up the stairs. And I'm like, okay, yes. And now I know that the squirrel is going to follow me all the way up to the top, and I'm hoping that he's going to have parked just outside the front door of the flat, because there's a little mezzanine, and if he sits on there as I get right to the front door, he might then try and bail off the mezzanine back down the 3 floors, and this could work out perfectly. But that hasn't happened, because the other thing that I always feared was going to happen has happened, which is that the front door to the flat, because I didn't lock it and I didn't close it, has slowly swung open. Not a huge amount, but enough that a squirrel, who is afraid that the monster is coming up the stairs after him, can fit through the gap. Yes, the monster with the monster. It's enough that a distressed squirrel seeking cover would be able to get through, and the squirrel's gone through the door and bounded into that flat. And I thought this could happen at the very ground floor, but I remember thinking to myself, well, what can I do? Can I shout up to Nadia? I don't have my phone on me. Can I shout through the entire hall at 3 a.m? Close the door! There's a squirrel coming! And then also the banging and crashing that the neighbors have heard. Can I knock on their doors or explain in the morning, oh yeah, sorry about the smashing, it was a squirrel that threw itself at your door? They're not going to believe that. Can you imagine? Okay mate, yeah, so you didn't fancy doing knock a door run at 3 a.m? No, it was your squirrel mate that somehow got into the building, was it? And I'll be like, yes, please believe me. So I realized, I'm fucked, and I can't now shout that I'm at the door. So I just close the door, I pull it ajar, because I know that the squirrel's going to be trapped in the corridor, and that might even be worse. And I'm thinking maybe now we can actually get it from the smaller environment that is our flat. It might be easier to control. So I just close the door on poor Nadia, and I wait outside with Pax, and I hear Nadia, because I know she's really good with animals as well. I'm not locking her in with a rabid maniac who's definitely going to end her life, right? I know it's fine. Now,
I looked down and I thought
Nadia's the animal whisperer.
Oh shit, there's a mouse has come on the flat.
No, wait. But just before you explain that, I have to point out that I know that Nadia's going to think it's Pax from the scuttling inside, and I just hear as I'm coming up the stairs, Nadia expecting to see Pax because she's heard him come in, or she thinks she has, as she explained at the beginning. And I just hear from Nadia who's lying in bed, I can hear where her voice is coming from. She goes, "There's a squirrel!" Like that. I just hear her say it out loud. And I'm like, yeah. I know there's no point trying to explain anything at this point. So then, I hear her rummaging around inside. I then come in afterwards, after I think that maybe the squirrel's contained in the bedroom, because she's like, Nadia's like being very quiet, and she said something incriminating to me. I heard her say she said something like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like thinking as if like I'd done this on purpose, or I thought it was a joke or something, right? And I put Pax down. Mistake. Pax immediately, after he's been so calm and everything, he immediately sprints in, raging, barking, and the squirrel I see the squirrel zoom past the corridor like in the air. Like I don't even know how it's done it, but it's come from the bedroom in the air and disappeared into the corridor, and Pax has run after it, and then Nadia's come running out as well. So it's like the scene from Scooby-Doo where they're going in and out of all the doors, like the monster's trying to chase them and they're like going back and forth the corridor. That's what I'm watching now. And Nadia's now raging at me, thinking like, what the fuck have you done? We managed to get the squirrel into the living room, and from that point,
the squirrel was in the corridor, chasing herself, had like biting at her, and just came in, and I opened the door of the living room.
This is really fucking hard.
I was like, I can open the balcony and they can go away. But with Pax, you cannot do it. Pax, it was like going mental, like, let me kill her. And
he doesn't want to kill the squirrel, he just wants to play.
I know. So yeah, I have to basically lock Ryan with Pax in the living room, in the bedroom. And now the squirrel is under the desk where Ryan is now doing the swimming. And I was like, he's gonna kill me or something, or he's gonna have a heart attack because he's gonna think that the squirrel is gonna chew with something. Also, that fear of Ryan, he got a massive fear of rodents.
Fear? Oh, I don't have a massive fear of rodents. I would say I'm somewhat like phobic about them. I do. Like, they do freak me out a bit when they're scuttling around, like, really quickly. It does freak me out. So I know that I'm useless. Like, I'm also thinking...
If there's a mouse, he will burn the house down.
I want to wash my hands of the whole affair now. The squirrel's, like, running around in the flat. I'm like, and now I'm going to close the door and wait for this to blow over. I'm just like, yep, someone else can take care of this now. That's someone else's end pop. She's going to do a great job. And also, I realized that I've got to look after Pax. So I grab Pax out of the situation. The squirrel's zinging about the living room now, and Nadia's like trying to chase the squirrel. And I just take Pax, and I go and sit in the bedroom with the door closed. And Pax is now sounding like R2-D2. He's squeaking and whining so much. It's unbelievable because he just wants to play with the squirrel. So I'm just sitting there trying to keep him calm. And I can just hear Nadia rustling about. And it ends up with me and Pax waiting in the room while Nadia tries to coax the squirrel, and the squirrel is actually has gone right behind my desk. All the cables, like the one place in the room where you basically can't get to other than maybe the TV and cabinet, it's just stuck behind there, and it's just completely, it's almost about to give up hope. It's just so terrified. And then what did you do, M-Pop? How do we manage to resolve this? Because I remember saying something like, just leave the squirrel, open the balcony, and try and see if they'll just go out on their own accord, basically, because they're not going to... Nadia's like talking to them, like trying to offer them nuts and stuff, like trying to become mates with the squirrel. I'm like, I think you're just going to have to leave them because they think we're trying to kill.
You tried to tame the squirrel.
Yeah, Nadia is somewhat of an animal whisperer, so I don't blame her for trying, but... So, yeah, that didn't work, did it, M-Pop?
Them quickly before the alarms went off. There seem to be a number of tunnels.
Oh, I can't hear you. Are you talking? I think you're talking, but your mic's not on.
And it looks like the tunnels have these bizarre organic pumps inside, which are what's pumping the radioactive gas over the area.
She just dropped out.
Oh.
Yeah, she's dropped out.
Oh, well. Maybe she fell asleep.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take we're gonna put
I was trying to catch the squirrel with the oven gloves because I was scared that the squirrel was gonna bite me.
Dangerous.
And
Yeah, which is fair enough, because if they've got rabies or something, you'd be well shafted if a squirrel bit you. That'd be really annoying having to go to get yourself all checked out and stuff.
And to explain the story to them at A&E at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to offer all notes to try if they come out with the desk and things like that. But nothing. They don't want to give a fuck with the walnuts. It's like nearly having.
And you were actually surprised that I was chill about it as well. You were like, "Wait, aren't you worried about it being behind your desk and all the cables and everything?" I was like, "There's a squirrel in the house, mate. Like, it's not like what can I do?" You expected me to be freaking out, but I was like, "Yeah, mate. I mean, I'm not going to be able to get the squirrel out from behind there, so I don't know what screaming and being uptight and worried about it is going to do. Like, if the squirrel's just staying there safely, then if anything, that's good because it's not jumping about, knocking everything over. So, I mean, I was worried that it was going to pull things down or like knock my things out or like pull cables out or whatever. But
I don't think now how it happened. I think it happened super fast. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I cannot catch it, and I don't remember. I think I just knocked it away, and he just went running to the balcony. And I was like, okay, great.
Yeah, because you told me that eventually you did give up on trying to coax the squirrel, and you came into me because you were like, Ryan, help me, and I was like, you're on your own, mate. Like, and then you came in there and you looked at me sitting on the bed with Pax. She was like, believe it or not, that is very accurate to how he sounds and like what he looks like when he's doing it. And I just look up at Empop. I'm like, well, mate, look, I've got to deal with this guy. So, you know, best of luck with that. And I just said, just leave it. I think the best thing you to do is just close all the doors and just leave them now. And she did do that for a bit. I don't know what you were doing in the meantime, because you then said you went back in, like, after a while, and the squirrel had come out to a different spot. And this time when you approached the squirrel, they seemed to, like, not even move. They just went back into they were in a ball again, as if they were, like, ready to accept death. And then, in one last ditch effort, they then just shot straight through the door as you got close, right? It's pretty much how it concluded.
Huh.
Tell you what, let's do some, can we collect some people for the gene blender? Let's do that. How do I do it again? Is it circle? Triangle? Oh yeah, triangle.
Yeah, that's a funny story.
Yep, very bizarre situation, and probably the last time it's ever going to happen, you would think, right?
You'd like to think that.
What are the chances of it happening in the first place? That makes me think, surely it's not going to happen again, right?
Is there many squirrels in London? Loads.
Yes, there's loads.
They're absolutely all over the shop, mate.
All the parts.
But it was very weird. I feel like the squirrel had something wrong with them in the first place, because to be curled up in that corner like they were was very bizarre. Like, there's trees and like fences and walls and all kinds of stuff where they prefer to run along and chill out on. So I don't know what the squirrel was doing on the ground floor curled up like that. It made me think that they were injured or upset, but then the way that they traversed the stairs was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
then again, adrenaline does make you do impressive stuff, so...
I was going to say, essentially, when an animal's in that kind of place, they're not thinking, I'm not really keen on this kind of place, I prefer to be where I was. They just kind of go, shit, and just keep running and moving until something happens.
I felt so bad for them, because they must have been really, like, stressed out. And I just... I couldn't believe it. When I opened the door to come back in with the squirrel, like almost as soon as I walked in the door, you know, I remembered, because I was like assessing the situation and I was just calculating the possibilities. Like, as soon as that door closed and the squirrel was looking at me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go back in there and somehow, you know, solve this thing that's occurring right now. And almost straight away I was like, there's absolutely a possibility that if I come in with this scroll, they're going to try and go away from where I am, which is just going to ultimately lead them all the way up the stairs, because that's where I'm coming, and that's the only way they can go, unless they try and exit in the other door, but that's like to the side and it's again closed. So the most, like, it seemed quite, in my head I was like, surely that's not going to happen, because that's even more ridiculous. But now that this thing has happened, that's the most likely thing that's going to happen. Like, I envisaged the scroll ending up in our flat almost straight away as soon as I came in the door. It was like, okay, now the squirrel's in here, there's actually not that many possibilities. I feel like that this squirrel could end up.
Yeah.
So I was like, ah, damn. The first roll of the dice was pretty wacky, but now we've got somewhat restricted number of options here. And one of them is actually results in the most insane ending, but actually from this point, probably the most probable. And I felt it was weird, I felt silly, even though it was like, well, you know, because I was sort of blaming myself for somehow letting a squirrel in the house, but it was like, well, how was I to have expected that?
Oh, yes.
I mean,
did you not have any like other strategies planned?
Well, I thought I could try and
like shoeboxing or anything.
Well, because I was like, I could try and open this door, like from where I am right now, and like maybe shove something underneath it, because there's like a little box on the ground that I might have been able to use that's always there, but I probably would have had to get the bike to wedge the door open, right? And then go round the whole way around the outside in my flip-flops and shorts at 3 a.m. in the cool of the night with packs in my arms to go like right the way back around to the other side of the building and then enter from the other door and try to get the squirrel to go out the exit. But the one that it came in. But the problem with that is, if I've got to use the bike, then I'm going to have to approach the squirrel, and the squirrel's probably going to end up trying to go up the stairs. And so if I come in the other door, the squirrel's probably going to be already up the stairs, so we're in the same position that we would be if I just carried on through this door. So it's like there just, wasn't much of an option. Other than, like I say, shouting up the corridor to get Nadia to close the door, like, whatever. Like, I didn't have a great selection of options for me. Now, there was something I just spotted. It was a couple of arc voodles, wasn't it? I was going to try and... Where were they? There was a bunch more over here somewhere. Damn, I've got all disorientated now that I've just got in the saucer. Was it over here I wanted to do? Or am I now going back on myself? I think I'm going back on myself. For funk's sake. I wasn't paying attention while I was telling the story. Be cool if you could see the saucer coming from a distance. Wouldn't expect that from a PS2 game, though. So the two arc voodles, were they over this way? So there's that one there. I think I've just gone the whole opposite way of... There was two arc voodles right next to each other. Was it all the way over here? Have I just gone completely back the other way? I bet I have, haven't I? Ah, see, there's one. Oh, there they are. Right, okay, so it's this way. Right, let's... Which one's closer to this? Go here. Oh, dear. Gosh, is it getting warm where you are? Really warm now. Even in the nights it's getting warm.
Temperature.
I'm always boiling.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We need to buy a fan here. Last summer he didn't let me, and when we reached the 40 degrees, I fucking hate him.
Well, you weren't even here for a couple of those days, though. I seem to remember being on my own in the flat for most of the 40-degree days.
Right, it was when my brother was here.
What? No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yes.
I was working.
Ah, and you were out for the day. That's why, because you'd been out for the day, right?
Yeah, I was trying to find any possible place in London with an aircon, which is nice.
These crates are the work of the
we had a nightmare at the farm with that heat. It was just...
Yeah, that must have been grim.
We lost about 14 to 15,000 birds.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh mate, you gotta get some aircon in there, mate. Oh, I mean, ideally just
Fan.
That's the thing. We have 16 fans in each cabin. All of them are on, and it just could not bring the temperature down.
Oh Jesus.
Yes, as well, because
just eat soy,
in the UK,
please.
people is not used to deal with the heat. Most people, they have no idea how to deal with it.
I mean, the easiest way, the easy way to deal with it is to like if you're really desperate, is to go in the bath, get cold water on, and just sit there. Like that is gonna cool you down really quickly. Just a cold bath and just sit in it. You get really cold, and you have the window open, fan on, cold water all over you. You'll be freezing, mate.
Yeah, right, but there is ways to keep, for example, the flat cold, or not cold but less warm. And most of you, you have no idea. I had to be telling you all the time what the fuck do you do.
Wait, when you say most of you, who are you talking to?
Most of English people that I met.
Yeah, that's because English people are so desperate for the sun all the time. The last thing they ever think about is how to protect from it.
Yeah, and I can see constantly stupid things like places putting the aircon and people opening the windows.
Oh yeah, but that does my head in. That's so infuriating when you go in somewhere. You got the aircon full blast and the windows open. It's like you mental, mate.
But yeah, this thing like obviously blinds is a massive thing. Like remember the coolest place
closing
in the house.
It's a bit annoying though to be in the dark, but that is definitely one of the best things. Is you just keep all the windows closed and all the blinds and curtains closed.
And close the side that is the sunny, and open the side that is the shade, and open the windows very early in the morning and things like that, and then close them up at the end of the day.
It's like the thing is, it's like the things you're talking about though. For these are like habitual things that you have like a process and a routine with. Whereas if like you just think about most people who don't live in a certain way, certain weather conditions, like they're not just going to be able to just adopt those things straight away like that. So
I know, but this thing, like I think, for example, they should be saying those rituals in the TV. In the news.
I mean, they do on the news and the morning shows in the afternoon, all that. They always say, make sure that you drink plenty of water and blah, 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 blah. They always say it, but people don't listen and they're not used to behaving that way, and they're like, oh, this is so different, I don't understand what to do. And they're already like dehydrated and they're already too hot because they've not done anything, and that just leads them to being even more stupid. It's the same when it gets really cold. Like you say, there's loads of nice ways you can cope with the weather. You get your fans on, you close off the hot side of the house and you open the cool side. You make sure that the windows are only open for a certain period at night or in the morning to get it fresh in the air and everything, and then you close it all to keep it all nice, that cool in, keep the insulation on, and keep everything in the water in the fridge, blah 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 blah. But people don't do that. And it's the same with like when it's winter. People start freaking out because they can't stay warm when it's all snowy and everything, and they can't drive in the cars. It's like, right, get your winter tires on, get your track tires on, or your chain tires, things like this, and get a set of thermals on. Happy days. Like some of these things are so simple. Like very, very few people in this country, even when it's like in the heart of winter and everyone's complaining about coldness, would ever think to just put a set of thermals on. It's as if, oh no, we would only ever do that when we're going skiing. Don't be silly. I still want to wear like jumper and jeans now. Like, are you mental? Anyway, I don't. It infuriates me talking about the ignorance and silliness of the masses.
He knows all about.
I mean, they say with climate change, London is going to have the weather of Barcelona.
Yeah, that's not good though, because the infrastructure's not there to deal with it.
Yeah, we need to invest in open door swimming pools.
Yeah, that'll solve it all. Yeah, you have all out your swimming pools, and then everything's going to be fine.
And imagine if, well, remember Danny, my brother, he was loving the weather here because he was coming from Spain and he was like, yeah, I'm sleeping super well here.
Those pumping
Because overnight, even though it was so warm, overnight it was nice and cold. Well, in Spain, you cannot sleep overnight because it's too warm.
A nuclear fuel rod placed
like, you can easily have in the summer like 29 degrees.
But also all your like houses, forget even like high tech or anything, like modern things you can do to change and improve things. Most of the houses are all like nice cold tile floors, you know, all the ceramic and like sort of firm surfaces are nice and white, and then you have proper window shutters instead of just blinds and curtains. You have like external shutters and everything.
Okay.
But the new buildings
some transportation as we speak.
The old ones. Yeah, the house that we have in the countryside that has been for generation in my family, that is made of like very thick. How do we call it? The bricks I told you they are made of soil.
Bricks made of soil? You mean what? Oh right, you mean like the wine cellar stuff that get dug into the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about them?
Yeah, the old house of my family that has been there for like centuries. That is very nice. Inside you are even cold, and outside you are boiling. But normal, like new flats and things like that, they're all shit for weather. To either keep you cold or warm. They're shit. Anyway, we need to buy a fan. Anyone has any idea which one are the best fans to buy?
Not a Dyson. All I know is not a Dyson.
Hoover.
No, I wish I could buy a Dyson.
Well, a fan?
Yeah.
No, because
99%
of the Dyson stuff is absolute shite until you buy like the relatively high-end stuff.
See, I've got a tower fan.
Am I going the right way? Did they say to go to the... No. Oh, I forgot where they said to go now. I've already forgotten. I had to go and...
on the saucer
yes,
picking up
I thought it was the boat.
significant radiation levels near you, Crypto.
See if I can find what I've got. My fan's amazing.
Or there must be fuel rods nearby.
Which one do you have?
I've got a tower fan.
I think that I've been telling Ryan to get those, and he's like, "No, they're not good."
No, I don't really have a vast amount of fan knowledge, so I wouldn't know, mate.
Agent Sergey is waiting
so the one I've got.
I know how you feel about him, Crypto, but you must.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of one of those because it doesn't take much space to put it away. You know, less space at least than the others.
Do I need to... Do you think if I just PK it, or is that going to be... Maybe I need to use the ship to transport these.
Oh, it's so warm. I really feel like the window is closed.
Oh man. Will I be able to put this down? Oh shit. If I fall, will I drop this? Wait, maybe if I just very gently. Okay, good. I'm gonna drop this, and I'm gonna get inside you. Fresh. Also, I want to grab that in a second. Clean snatch. It's going to be the absolute opposite of Nicola soon.
Where is it?
Oh, me next! Comrade down!
Thank you, comrade.
Yes.
I will single-handedly load this container onto the truck while you get the next one. I can use the workout.
Those fuel rod containers are actually quite enormous.
Just trying to see if I can find it. This fan I've got cools our room down so quickly. And it's the only thing I've really used like being pregnant.
Mate, I'm absolutely bossing this. What, they've seen me? What are you talking about? Just as I said I was bossing it. Wait, maybe if I keep walking like this, it'll be fine. Oh, shite. Right, here we go.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll send it you now,
Mate,
Nadia. But
their can dance is great.
Thank you.
That's the fan I have. Reese has one as well, but in a different colour. Reese has got the grey one, which is more expensive apparently.
Where do you send it?
Moon Mods on Discord.
Oh, sugar.
It's an Amazon jobby.
Wait, why is he not letting me pick it up?
Almost all the fuel rods we need. One more container should do it. Don't tax yourself, little comrade.
Free love.
It's a miracle how many containers Sergey can carry. He's quite a specimen. Wouldn't you agree, Crypto?
Oh crap, he's got no health. Because Sergey shot him.
It looks quite tall.
It's not that bad. It can. Alright, actually. It's 39 inches.
Shit, I dropped my disguise way too soon.
And it lets off. I've got it on number 1 setting and it's still cooling everything down.
Oh, good. Kind of need to wait a little bit and do that again. He's just standing there not shooting me. Thank you so much, mate. Thanks so much for waiting. Oh, crap. How do I get off this? Oh, right. One of these guys. Yes. I feel like after this, there's probably going to be like a more boss type situation after
Then
this.
maybe a lot of people send it back, but I think there's probably a lot of people have sent it back. They just use a few days, so they just send it back to Amazon. They have quite a few in the Amazon warehouse, which are £10 cheaper, which is nice.
Yeah.
I hate this disposable lifestyle choices, though. We shouldn't be getting stuff that people are going to send back in 5 minutes from Amazon. It's like, you know, we're really not helping the situation
really
here.
good.
Excellent work, comrade. That should be more than enough fuel rods.
What about those fanless fans?
The bladeless fans.
Yeah.
So you see the price of bladeless
Yeah,
fans.
the Dyson ones.
Yeah, them ones. Though there's like copy ones now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's lots of those. But I think the thing about the Dyson is like purify the air and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 2-in-1 then, because an air purifier is a separate device usually.
Seems the authorities have been alerted to our presence, comrade. Ordinarily, I would defeat them all with one hand tied behind my back.
Yeah, but when you've had the bladeless ones for so long, they start to make a lot of noise.
Is that just because they need to be maintained and cleaned or something?
Don't know. Chris's mum's got a copy of one, and she said it got really loud.
Maybe it needs like a little
his mum's a
check
clean
up.
freak.
Yeah.
His mum's an absolute clean freak.
But maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's afraid of getting inside the thing. Maybe you need to like open patches. Maybe it's like, you know how you got to maintain your printer every now and again, and like a lot of people don't bother, and their printer just goes to shit,
Yeah,
and they
but I
just
don't
get
think
rid
you
of
can
it.
open those devices.
I don't know. I'm just speculating.
I have no idea.
Because it seems weird that a device that usually like those things cost so much money, The idea that it just after a while starts making a racket, that doesn't seem like it should do that.
Copyright.
Or that there wouldn't be a way to avoid it. Holy shit, that was a massive explosion
It's
sound.
not Dyson, right?
It's a copy.
Yeah, it's not Dyson.
Yeah, but are you assuming then that there's something dodgy about the copy which makes it buzz after like a year and there's nothing you can do about it? That seems like an odd design.
Excuse me.
What you pay for it?
Oh yeah.
Dyson one, they have a way to clean themselves automatic.
Right, I need to get some more juice. Speaking of juice, I might get some apple juice.
I've just had some pineapple juice.
Mpop, can you serve me apple juice now? Can you get up? And oh, I didn't realise I wasn't watching my health. I just shafted myself. Whoopsie. Oh, I was going so well.
If I get up, I'm going to bed.
If you get up, you're going to bed. What? That doesn't make sense.
I'm too tired. I can get up, give you the thing, and I'm going to bed.
Wait, so if you don't get up, you're not going to bed? The fact that you don't seem to be making much sense definitely makes it seem like you probably should go to bed. Wait, I need to... Is there like some upgrade I can get for the... Ah, that's right, I should buy some more weapon upgrades. I've probably got enough interferon, or whatever it's called. Interferon.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Oops.
See, I am intimidated. Ooh, scary. Horror. Horror. What is this?
Wonder how much the...
Watch your health.
Yes, thank you. Blow up. Blow up. There we go. Oh, I think the new season of Destiny started, hasn't it? I should have a look at that as well.
Don't know.
Yeah, I believe it has. Oh, it's so annoying. I forgot to get on with it when it first came out, because that's always a good time. Jump in it when the new one's kicked off, and then you can usually get through it more, because all the tryhards are blazing through all the events, so then you can just like basically let them carry you, and you get more juicy loot faster. Oh no! Watch my health.
Oh.
I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection.
He's kicking off here.
Okay, here's the brain. Let's get the brain.
Bug.
Oh, it disappeared. Oh, I didn't get the brain fast enough. He's really,
The truck is under attack. Where are you, comrade?
Mate, he's really motoring along here.
Without some protection.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You could have just waited, mate. You could have just waited while I had a little rummage around. Oh, it's a tank. Hey, it's a tank. Okay. Bang. Oh, it's still going. The tank's still going. Oh, I'm not even close. That's why. Oh, shit, we're going to die. Right, I'm off. I'm off. Oh, for funk's sake! I need to just use that meteor strike. I'm getting worried that something bigger will come along. I'm just not using my weapons. I always do this. I don't use the tools I've been given because I'm like, oh, if I've used it, then it's gone. And I should probably use it. I'm not even using Gastro. I'm forgetting all this stuff. I'm playing so shit. Oh my god. This is so awful to watch. Imagine coming to the stream for the gameplay.
They don't come for the gameplay, they come for the conversation.
Yes. Well, the viewers we currently have do.
Well, yes.
New viewers will be like, what is this chewat doing?
You cannot stop revolution with cheap parlor trick.
Yes, I can. And it is not cheap parlor trick anyway. It is PK. It is the most powerful mind trick in the world.
He's making my...
Whoa. Oh, he's got a rocket launcher. That's what that is, right.
Where are you, comrade? Where are you, comrade? I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection.
So can I march ahead and smash the upcoming... What is that? What is that emote? Oh, it's lightning. That's cool.
It looks like the Power Rangers lightning.
It does, yeah.
OG Power Rangers.
Mate, Power Rangers is still going, right? Ooh, that's some health.
Yeah, they just did a Netflix special.
Oh, wow.
Of the original cast.
What?
Well,
Are they like 60 now?
Well, 2 of them are dead.
Right.
One is potentially going to jail.
Okay.
So, 3? 2 or 3 of the originals?
So what happened to the ones that are dead? That sounds like, because I was kind of, yeah, I know. I mean, I was kind of being prior to the death. The events leading up to and causing the death is kind of what I'm interested in.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
it wasn't old age, I take it.
The original Yellow Ranger, she died when they were, while they were still filming, like the original series. She died in a car accident.
Well done,
Oh my
Crypto.
goodness gracious.
Our cargo has arrived at the safe house. Now, come
The
and see me.
Green / White Ranger, he committed suicide. I think it was last year.
Whoa! Right before the reunion, bad timing.
Yeah.
That's
And then
brutal.
yeah. So I think the only 2 original were the blue and the black Rangers.
Whoa, look at that.
That were in this
Finished
Netflix
already.
thing.
And here I was just getting started.
But I've not watched it yet.
I work out.
Is there 5? But isn't there one more? Because there's 5 of them
Thank
usually,
you,
isn't there? Or no?
Crypto. Sergey and I can take it from
Yeah.
here.
So there was
I'll bet.
6
Hey, how
if you
about
include
I
the
just stick around
white
and help you out
/green Ranger.
myself? You know, since I'm already here,
Right.
I'm sure
Sergey's
a busy guy.
There is
embassies to
a Pink
pub,
Ranger in this
distance
new
to
one, but I
torture.
don't think it's the
You're
original.
very generous, Crypto.
Right.
But I think he can
I
find
think
the
it's one of the
time.
later ones.
I'll
But
rejoin you once he and I have
So
disabled the
the
machines.
the
in the
roles
caves.
they're filling
Until
in
then,
this
try and stay out of
Netflix
trouble.
thing, are they playing the Power Rangers?
oh yeah,
So because no, but they must have been
Condescending.
at least in their
So,
20s,
he makes
say.
time with my girl while I
Like,
sit around and
in the
twiddle
original.
my
I'm gonna find out how
Is
old
that it?
some of the
Well,
cast
homie,
is.
Because like if they're doing all this,
I made it
I mean,
through a
I
whole
guess
nother
Tom
game
Cruise is
all
pretty
by
old now, and
myself.
like
I don't
Harrison
need
Ford and people like that are
anybody's
doing a
permission
fair
to knock some monkey heads.
amount of
Certainly not
throwing themselves
is
around.
like 50, isn't it?
Tom Cruise,
Tom
50.
like 50 or 60.
Yeah, but he's still. What I mean is he's still doing all this like kind of very physical and acrobatic type stuff. So there's no reason why I guess these other Power Rangers couldn't be doing that. But I
Yeah,
just-
they're in their 50s.
Whoa, and so they're doing back. Are they not getting stunt doubles to do all the backflips, or like are they? So are they? Do they reveal their faces and they show that they're 50 in the suits then? So it's like,
Yeah.
this is like a you know, the Power Rangers the senior years. Like what?
Kind of, yeah.
What sort of angle are they going for? Like Power Rangers are supposed to be, you know, like all the way through, as far as I understood, have been like, you know, just young and fit and at them and like, you know, youngsters, and that's kind of the appeal, is that they're like young people that are like
Teenagers with attitude.
Yeah,
That was the
but then
tagline, wasn't it?
so then how are they making this, you know, 50-year-old
I've
version
not
work?
watched it, so I can't
Is it like the Power Ranger equivalent of Logan? It's like the gritty, you know, post middle age era of the Rangers. Then it's not even called the Power Rangers. It's just called, you know, Dark Rangers or something.
I do think it's probably got a lot similar with Logan, which is also a great film.
Yeah, I did actually enjoy Logan. Thank you.
Oh. Freaking toilet again.
I'm not big into the X-Men films, but I thought Logan was really good.
Yeah, I did enjoy that, especially seeing as how awful like some of the... What was it? There was one... Was it just called Wolverine, or like... There was one of the earlier standalone Wolverine films which was pretty awful.
Oh, the Origins. Hey, Dice.
Might have been that.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Logan was actually pretty good though. I was like happily surprised by that.
So he's meant to be in the new Deadpool film whenever that's happening.
Where you left it. On the rack. What was that about Deadpool? Oh, Wolverine's going to be in the new Deadpool film. I've heard like this and seen a bit of the like hints and promotion around that. Is that actually happening?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you and Sergey,
Cool.
huh? He's really.
But we don't know. I don't know if this is just going to be like more of this kind of multiverse extravaganza kind of thing.
What was he? The
janitor?
As a matter
But
of fact,
why is Deadpool in a different universe to the regular X-Men?
I got 3 guesses.
Well,
came in
it's
first, and
Marvel and Fox, isn't it? Like Fox owns X-Men.
I think that was part of
and the term mutants,
never lost to a girl
but it's a Marvel property.
Oh, I see what you're saying, right?
It's like how Sony owns Spider-Man.
No, but I mean, like, as in the actual comics and story itself, there's no reason why Deadpool can't interact with the X-Men, but you mean from like a production, like real-world rights situation?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how it's gonna work.
Niet. Too much KGB heat on the tunnels because of the theft. I should have seen it coming. Anyway, it's too dangerous for Sergey and me to infiltrate them now.
I wonder if
we gotta shut those pumps down.
have to strike some sort of agreement to use
Oh, we will, Crypto. Have no fear.
to do it, or maybe
I want you
maybe it's gonna be a bit of a meme
carry a fuel rod into each of the tunnels
rather than a proper tie-in. Like maybe Hugh Jackman's in it, but they don't address him as Wolverine or something like that. You know, like he looks and appears as Wolverine, so the audience knows, but they somehow avoid the branding or something. I don't know.
It's just some guy called Logan that happens to have metal claws.
No, I mean like. I don't know. I'm just it can't. Surely it can't be that. That would be great if they somehow found a way to do that, but they probably can't even do that. There has to be. There must be some sort of agreement or something.
I imagined that. Well, we'll find out.
I'm having ice cream.
Oh, I would like some ice cream actually. After I've done this pump business, after I've had a good pump over here, what am I doing? Destroying the pumps.
I'm having a crunchy ice cream.
I'm gonna have an ice cream. Okay, Nadia's now rifling through the freezer. No, please don't. Okay, are you gonna eat all the ice cream before I get to it again?
Yes.
Please leave me some.
I don't expect you to carry that fuel rod into the tunnel with your bare phalangopods, Crypto. Use your psychokinesis.
Oh, do I have to make sure I don't blow this thing up then? Ooh, funking hell! It's really wait.
Sorry, excuse me.
Whoa, this is kind of hard to control. Especially while I'm getting shot.
I wouldn't have thought humans had the technology to make an organic machine like this. It seems far beyond their primitive capabilities. And I'd heard this sort of thing was your forte. Well, lucky for you, there are plenty more of those fuel rods in the container. Try not to bobble the next one.
Wait. I don't get it. So how am I supposed to get them in there without breaking them? I feel like when I walked on that stuff, it killed me. And maybe Natalia explained all this, but I missed it because I was talking to you lot.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just trying to work out how to do this and not die.
I can't remember how to do this party tour,
Okay. Right, it's right here next to me. Now, there's an X. So where am I putting it?
You're looking for an opening in the machine to stick the fuel rod in.
Okay. An opening in the machine to stick the fuel rod in. Oh, it's around the back. Okay.
There's an opening on the machine on this side. Use your psychokinesis to stick the fuel rod inside it. And keep your jerk. A chain reaction in the reactor! The reactor's overreacting! Get out of there, Crypto! Before the whole camp!
So you press tomorrow, Ryan, at download, or you just...
No, I'm actually going for a social. Which actually reminds me, I was going to say, when it gets really hot, I'm going to go to the radio. Because there's great air conditioning in there. And whether I'm producing a show or not, I'm just going to sit and enjoy the aircon. I mean, you can't actually... The studio itself doesn't really have... the studio itself gets way too hot. But the building is lovely and cool, so I'll just go there.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's one of my pals is... oh, wait, do we still have to put more in? Okay. Is having his stag do a download. So I'm going to be go and enjoy... Oh, I remember this bit.
There was something on top of that hut then.
Well, I see this big purple... Oh, was there?
Yeah.
This hut there? The one that I'm looking at?
That's your left.
Yeah, I love how Ben and Jerry
Wait,
are
what?
chopping up ice cream, so,
Oh, this one. Yeah, it's that one. Oh, yeah, that is. Oh, Empop, that's great. I really appreciate the enthusiasm for that. Empop's just holding the ice cream. She's holding the ice cream in front of me and she's going, I really love how much they fill the ice cream now. Look how fat it is, she said. It's like overflowing, like, you know, there's like a dome of ice cream coming out.
We went to Asda last week while Reese was away. Not last week, week before. And people, what do you want? When I told him what I wanted and they didn't have none and I nearly cried in the middle of Asda.
Oh. And then I mean, it's funny, it's, you know, because pregnancy is so visual, no one's gonna like, they're all gonna be like feeling sorry for you and understanding. Because like, oh, we know why she's emotional. Because it's probably, it could be something severe, but it could just be nothing. But she has a little person inside her, so that's enough. Like, that's acceptable that this person crying is, you know, there's no
crying
reason.
in the frozen food section.
Because they had no ice cream.
Yeah. There's no reason to like, anyone who has even the slightest ounce of brain can realize that that's fine. They should be comforted or left alone if they so wish. Whereas if it was me crying in the frozen section, you'd be like, what's this young lad crying in the frozen section about? This is weird. What's going on?
So what's calling security?
Pregnant woman, it's like standard. Yeah. That's really annoying. They probably didn't have the ice cream she wanted.
Well, they didn't have me frazzles, so I wanted frazzles. And then they didn't have the ice cream that I wanted, which then was just like, that's it, I'm done. And just nearly crying.
I am sorry that you had that experience. Did you end up getting the ice cream you wanted, like, in the end from another store, or have you since been able to acquire your desired ice cream?
No, we waited for it to be in and then we got 2 boxes.
Oh, great. We recently found these, like, stars and moons. It's like a, you know, a vegan, like, chicken substitute, I would say.
In the book of divine fabrications that
Like chicken
the
nuggies.
great god of the sacred
But it's
cross was not made
I actually didn't
and
check. I think it's probably
cannot
soy
be
based or something.
unmade.
Actually no, it might be
Always was and
it might be
always
wheat
will be.
based.
And for once they
But anyway,
got it right.
it's really it is exactly like what I remember school dinners being like. And you'd think that in a way that sounds bad, like just cheap shitty like nuggets or whatever, but I really enjoyed it. The taste was really good and kind of nostalgic. That now Empop put it on screen now if you're looking. Fries, stars and moons, and it was actually really tasty, like a decently filling, and they're only £1 right now. It's a 300-gram box, and you get like, how many were there? There was 5 in our selection. We had 5 stars and 9 moons. So it was a reasonable amount, like
14.
And for £1, very competitive. So we just had like a full-on little children's school dinner for tea tonight, like chips and stars and moons nuggies. It was great. I've just realised I completely ignored about food all, so I'm going to read it.
Reese and Chris, the favourite thing I can make for them is turkey drummers with tear smileys and noodles.
Yeah. And for once they got it
Mm.
right. Fire at my idol with your disintegrator ray.
You see, the turkey drummers though, like I wouldn't like that now. Like my memory of that taste and like what they were like is just grim to me now.
Yeah.
But these nuggies were like tasty. Like the fact they were stars and moons, you'd be like, you know how sometimes like potato waffles, there's certain foods where they're like that childish sort of stuff, and you can tell by looking at them and smelling them before you even bite them that they're gonna taste cheap and chemically, and you know, it's like it's really fun when you get it in the oven. You're like, oh, this is gonna be great, and then you actually eat the potato waffle, and you're like, yeah, this is kind of just like worse than chips. Like, but it's the fun of it, you know. It just tastes super cheap, unless maybe you've got like an M&S potato waffle. Maybe those would taste good, but yeah, you can tell how cheap it is. With these, it was like, yeah, it's frozen nuggies for Christ's sake. But it was, you know, I genuinely enjoyed it. I was like happily surprised by it. So I'll definitely be. I didn't think it would be shit. I thought, I'm hungry. Nuggies and chips, like, it's fine. It's like there are certain things that no matter how many gourmet restaurants you've eaten at. Oh, it's one of these freaks again. I haven't seen these guys anymore. There's always stuff that you're going to be fine with, like beans on toast, nuggies and chips. Like these things, unless you're a complete food snob, it's going to be fine. So I wasn't like expecting. I was expecting to be like satisfied, but I was actually more than satisfied. I was like, oh, this is great.
Strangely surprised to go.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm dead again. Mate, that last bit was hard. I should have had way more disintegrator ray for that. I kind of tried to just wing it there. I've got to do it all again, have I? Oh no, it's just the last one. I think this is the last one. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try and get in there now. It's the last one. Let's just try. Let's just run in, hope that they miss me a lot. Yes, dodge. Dodge like you've never dodged before.
Never understood that phrase.
What?
Dodge like you've never done
before.
before.
Like you've never done something before.
Do X like you've never done. No, because it's not meaning for the first time. It's meaning like no matter how many times you've done it, like no matter how brilliant you've been in the past, this is going to be the best one. Like it's referring to it in a positive sense, isn't it? Like
I know, but my mind always goes to do it like you've never done it before. You just go. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Dodge like you never dodged before. You just stand still.
Yeah, so you just shit at it. Yeah, well, if I've
never
never done
it before.
Yeah, exactly. No, I appreciate that. I didn't realise you were just going for a comedy angle. I thought you were genuinely like confused at the term and hadn't thought about what it actually means.
Oh dear.
I took you literally.
That was a mistake.
I mean, lots of people do like say things without knowing what they mean and not recognizing other potential explanations. So it wouldn't have surprised me if it was a genuine question. The amount of people I've heard say things like, "What does it mean when people say X?" and that it's a genuine question. I'm like, are you serious?
Hold the phone. What are these freaks?
This looks pretty cool, actually. It's quite Geiger-esque, isn't it?
It is very Hitchhiker Geiger.
Ooh!
Machinery looks suspiciously familiar.
That does remind me, you need to play Alien on stream.
Crypto!
There's a game we said you should play, and I can't remember what it was.
They're not commie cabbage heads.
Great galaxies, no! They're not
A
even
horror
human.
game.
Yeah, I will play the
Our enemy.
Alien Isolation. That'd be cool.
Neurons defeated in the
I
Martian
still need to. I need to do that Resident Evil thing. The little Resident Evil demo.
I think the moment's gone considering the game's fully out.
Who cares? It would like, you know, the moment was gone. How long had Outlast been out before I streamed it? Outlast was it? Yeah, the Whistleblower DLC. You know, we had a great time.
Attention,
That's true.
Blisk. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet
We said we'd get you
This planet is now
a birthday present to play on stream, but you have to play it
immediately.
Belong to me.
Wait, I have to play it. Wait, is there like other caveats for that? Was that an incomplete sentence or?
No, it's not your birthday yet, so we can't tell you what it's been.
Oh, yeah. As in, you were saying. Yeah, I thought you were going to say we can get you this game for your birthday, but you have to play it, and then like there was going to be some sort of rule.
You have to play it online on stream.
Right.
But we were gonna get you a game for your birthday that you have to play.
Well, make sure it's not on PS5. Still working on that one. Still working on that. I will have one eventually.
Not that
Well,
deep.
the PS5 price has dropped.
Oh, these guys are a bit strong. I don't seem to be doing. Ooh, I don't seem to be hurting them.
It's dropped to 480.
480.
Yeah, with God of War, so you're getting God of War for free.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna let these. Have I the yellow clouds I need to avoid? I think the yellow clouds kill me. Maybe if I destroy these things here, maybe that'll help me. Or maybe I could just try and do a meteor strike. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, that did nothing. At least they're not very good shots. How do I? Aha, maybe I do this. Yes, maybe I blow these up. Oh Christ. I've got so little ammo. Right, I'm gonna do the meteor strike. Wait, there. Fire!
Oh dear.
Here we go. Yes! Okay, that didn't seem to do... Oh, they're on fire! I've hurt them. I've managed to hurt them. Yeah, that is really nice. So, can I transmog this? Yes, I can. Great. Right, so I need to transmog all this stuff. Right, I think I've sussed it. I think I need to... Oh, I'm stuck. I think I need to break all these things while they're on them. Oh, whoopsie daisy.
Right, Moonlands, you should go to bed.
I should go to bed after I've destroyed these aliens.
After destroyed all humans.
Yeah, and this thing that's not a human. What kind of... I've been baited and switched here.
Anyway, I'm going to bed, guys. Don't let him
Good night, Nadia.
Wait, where's the other one gone? There's only one here. Oh, for funk's sake, that one missed. I missed that one. Am I actually hurting him or not? I can't tell. Did someone explain to me how I'm supposed to take these lot out? Probably. Oh, he's down! Get shafted, mate. So two meteor strikes. Let's see what's this gonna do to? Oh, I can see his health now.
Not really.
Wow, that is really taking a while. I'm gonna do another meteor strike. Let's transmog and get another meteor strike. It seems to be the way to do it. Wow, I tried to avoid that and I just ran straight into it. Right. Here we go. Come over here, mate. Come over here and taste your demise. No, no. That's it. Right here. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Oh, I nearly tasted my own demise there. Please don't shoot me now. He's still going. Right, this will finish him, I think. Oh yeah, here we go. Hey! Down you go. Down you go, pal. Right, this is a good place to end it.
Come back to the Holobox unit. I've got more to tell you about these Blisk.
Blisk. Blisk. Yeah, so if I walk into that, I start to get absolutely violated. Oh, I tell you what, I probably could have seen to get them to run through the clouds, couldn't I? The clouds of radiation, maybe, and that might have hurt them. Maybe not. You'd think not if they're from this. You'd think probably they aren't affected by it. Right, let's talk to Pox and then save and quit. Also, I am going to have no sleep tonight. I have to be up at 4 hours, and the fact that I've got to be up at 4 hours is going to make me not sleep. Because I'll be anxious about the fact that I'm not going to sleep. Do you ever get that? Do you know that feeling? Worrying that you can't sleep, and then it makes you not sleep, and then it's the worst.
Although you're not going to wake up in time.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's oh no, I'm not going to get enough sleep. I need to sleep really quickly. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Now I can't sleep. Oh no, what if I do get to sleep? Now I'm going to wake up in time. Oh god, and then you just have one of those nights where you think that you've been awake. You think you've been awake the whole time, and then your alarm goes off, and you open your eyes and you realize actually you were asleep, but in a half sleep, and you're just having a nightmare about not sleeping. And now that your alarm's gone off, you realize as you wake up how groggy and tired you are, and you're like, oh shit, I was actually kind of sleeping, but just desperately thinking about not being able to sleep. It's horrible. Ask about the Blisk.
You gotta fill me in on this whole Blisk thing.
My hard drive is spinning. I hardly know what to begin.
You can sleep through anything.
They're huge,
I can.
hideous brutes with giant
It's a great skill.
You can just sit there and fall asleep.
And an imperviousness to radiation. Imagine a cockroach
jealous.
mating with a lobster.
I am carrying a tiny human inside me that keeps me up half the night, makes me piss all the time.
The blast of 1908 was caused by a meteorite.
I was going to say that's not my fault, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
The fiery crash of a Blisk warship.
So the Blisk have been here since 1908. Threatened to annihilate the Blisk. Let's ask about the war and then threaten to annihilate.
I skipped most of military history. How'd that war get started?
Millennia ago, Mars was an ocean world, and the Blisk ruled an underwater paradise. Frankly, they were more than a little cocky about it. The war was long and bitter, but in the end, we reduced their world to desert and wiped them out.
Would you want to go out?
I'm well
We
jealous.
obliterated most of their warships. The one we could not
Well,
account for. We assumed it had been destroyed, but it must have been merely disabled and drifted helplessly through space until it crash-landed here on Earth.
And I'm guessing the Crabbies ain't the forgiving type.
After what we did to them, not
Alright. Annihilation Station.
And there's another problem. Since the war, I fear that most of our current weapons will be ineffective against the Blisk.
Oh, great.
Okay, well...
I'll contact you with new orders. Until then, just...
Rash me? Nah, I got a cream for that. Cleared it right up.
Nice cream joke there. Okay. Okay. So does this work? Oh, he's got some. Yeah, tell you what we'll do actually. I'm gonna get in the ship and have a quick look at the upgradings. before we close out? Upgradings? Would you like to upgradings or internetings? You remember Face Jacker and Phone Jacker? I really liked the call center guy. He was so great. I love how he just never, like, no matter how irate, like, the people got on the other end. It was always like this. You just wouldn't offer you your upgradings. Would you like your internet upgradings? I loved it. Navicom Poxmart. Here we go.
Classic comedy.
Yeah. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Wait, we didn't get the maximum vertical boost yet. Oh, it's purchased, yeah. So we haven't got this. 3 Quadro. We haven't got 3 yet. I think we want Disintegrator maxed out. Oh, we've got the Disintegrator ammo maxed out. That's annoying. Fire 2 at once. Wait. Unidentified data core required. So we can't even get it. Increase anal probe capacity. Don't really use that much. Ion disruptor. Yeah, we could do with that. More ammo on the ion disruptor. Yep. Requires ion storage beta. What? Oh, yes, we need that. Then we get that. And then we get that. Oh, so how do we get this unidentified data core business?
That balloon's really picking up.
Oh, they're the red ones, aren't they? Right, maximum sonic damage. So I think Death Ray. Oh, Meteor Strike. Requires Meteor Shower. 3 meteors per strike.
Need to move that suitcase out of his
Decrease
range.
targeting time.
Yes. Yeah, no worries.
Increase meteor attractor capacity to 3. Don't really need. Might just make more. And then Go Gastro. Oh yeah, that's good passive. Further strengthen Gastro's holopod armor. Let's do this. Let's get Gastro up to speed. Because that's going to be very helpful, I think. And then let's go to the Death Ray. Oh, Crypto Shields. Oh, I should definitely upgrade my shield. Funk's sake, that's what I should have done straight away. The Sorcerer Shields and Crypto Shields. Alright, well, seeing as we don't have any juice left, let's upgrade the Death Ray. Cooldown speed, Death Ray heat damage. Let's do 10 plus 8. I can do both of these, I guess. And that's it. And then quickly to the Gene Blender. Oh, great, we can blend that. Master your transmogrify ability. Mind Flash Augmentation. Body Snatch twice the rate. Yeah, lovely. Body Snatch twice the rate. Body Snatch KGB agents at twice the rate. Lovely. Increase duration of your Mind Flash. Mind Flash Mastery. Mate, we're absolutely ripping through these upgrades. Okay, so the last thing we need is 2 more KGB agents, and then we'll be able to finish. Fewer brains are required to Mind Flash. Looks like this is like our last little bit here. So let's... just before we go then, let's... I need more KGB. It's probably a good place to go. Is this an KGB or an army? That's army. That's a KGB, right? Oh no, it's not. The KGB are the guys in the cars that look suave. KGB base was not here. The KGB base. How do I get to the map again? I've forgotten what the button is for the map. Oh, it's this one. That's it. Oh, we're actually right next to it. This is the KGB. This is the KGB base. Where are all the KGB at?
Holy crap!
Ah, here we go. Come on, boys. Get out your cars. Here we go. Where's the gene blender? Oh, I have to be like parked up to access it.
Cruising Tenerife.
Hey, the sonic boom is great. Come on, get out of your car.
Get out your car.
Get in my mom's car.
Brum brum. Get out the car. I wonder what she's up to these days.
Still in the car.
Probably a social media influencer.
I highly doubt it.
Right, let's park up. Gene blender, here we go. Blend.
The car. Go.
Mind Flash Mastery. All gene blends for this site complete. Whoosh! So is Mind Blast... I'm not going to do it. Let's save that for the next episode. But let me just have a little look here. Free Love, Protect. Wait. Oh, is Mind Blast a weapon?
She's come out as trans. Or they've come out as trans.
What, the brum brum my mum's car?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. So brum brum my mum's car. What was their name before?
I'm not sure what they were before or their name before, but they're now called Tristan.
Tristan. Okay. Right, I don't really understand what the Mind Blast thing is.
Tish.
Who is being scientific?
Tish.
They were called Tish, yeah.
I changed my name to Tristan.
Oh, I wonder what Tish
She's from
was.
Huddersfield.
Tish.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Patricia or Letitia? Tish.
I think you're just Tish. T-I-S-H.
No, come on.
Yeah.
No one's birth certificate says Tish. I mean, someone does somewhere, but not Brum Brum person. Surely not. Surely it stands for something else.
And there they are.
Interesting. Tristan. Imagine if that was Tristan Tate. Brum brum in my mum's car, and I've got a Bugatti now. I'm Tristan. That's so funny. That would be crazy.
John Cena follows her.
Them, yeah.
Well, John Cena follows, you know, all the coolest people, right?
But you can't see him.
No, you can see that who he follows though, so that's like a good way to keep tabs on him.
We know where he is.
Right. That is that with the stream, and I will say don't forget to scan the QR code if you want to have a chat with these lovely folks who are wittering in the background, or any of the other members of the Discord, the Moonlands municipality. You can join that, scan the QR code, and you can get access to the YouTubes, the Discord, the Instagram. All the links are on there. And don't forget to subscribe on the YouTubes or the Twitch if you like what you see and you want to support me. With Twitch, obviously, you can actually subscribe with a Prime as well. If you've got an Amazon Prime, you can use that, and it's free for you, but gives you all the access to the emotes, and it supports me. So you can use the little Pachito, my favourite emote, little custom animated emote there. And obviously, we'll get more as we get more people on board with the subs, and I'm going to get on with the sub badges and all the rest of it. So that we get more reasons and rewards for subbing to the channel. Obviously, it's still quite recent in my affiliation history, so there's still plenty more stuff to be putting together. And yeah, with the YouTubes, don't forget to smash the like button, okay? And there is plenty of content in the works for the YouTubes, some music, some comedy, highlights, all things like that. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to that. And as always, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.